Okay, I think this is a good start then. So, Watkins asked for help and I helped him out a bit. That's where we are right now. A human approaches. Such a strange colored skin you have. The healthy green of Watkin archers know. Beyond this bridge, lying in the ruins of an ancient churches, into despair, its graveyard has fallen. Long, long ago, a strange human lived there. A collector of seeds, they say. He was. Very strange indeed. I tried to get a better version, but it's difficult. Is this guy thing? Oh, I can actually... That said, I actually only want to get a naviglobe. Is it a naviglobe? That looks like a naviglobe. That's a naviglobe. With the naviglobe I can get here when I want to. And now I can go back to the village because I feel like... oh, okay, no, I need to go actually, need to go here. Go here first, and see how the story progresses, because I like seeing how the story goes first. Armor is making me nearly invincible. I'm only doing 1 damage. Probably some other damage will damage me though. So we used to fight these things, but there's a friendly one. There's another friendly one somewhere else. This one is not help. How am I going to voice this one? Oi! Oi! You've got some nerve coming up to a big bad orc like me. A dopey grin under your face. Oh, that sounds a bit tough. So is there something you want from me? Yeah, that sounds more like it. You're growing on your JP, and you need to learn how to farm some more plants to finish the job. That's pretty lucky I take this scrawny little human like you to do. Did you know that everyone here follows the Children of Hargon? You've got guts, kid. So I'll tell you a thing or two that might come in handy. Once upon a time, this whole area used to be a tomato farm. If you looked hard enough, you might even be able to find some seeds still buried along the place. If you manage to find some tomato seeds, come back here and I'll show you how to grow them. What's that? You found some tomato seeds already? I've been waiting a long time for someone like you to come along. I'm even ready to learning the ancient secrets of growing tomatoes. Oh, okay. Alright. Listen carefully. To grow a tomato, you need planting poles. You can't just stick these seeds in the ground and expect them to grow. Tomatoes can get pretty heavy. Too heavy for the vines to support them. If you don't place a planting poles to hold them up, they'll collapse under their own weight. It also helps to dig a ditch around your plants. If you fill it with water, the soil will stay wet without needing to be watered. Rain can water your crops for you too, but the soil will still dry out over time. You can't expect weather to do all the work for you. And we've got a field right here. So why don't you try growing some tomatoes in it? You need planting poles for each seed. There should be some still stuck in the ground around here, so go and get them. Okay. My tomato seeds are where exactly? There they are. Alright. Looks like to me like you've done. Looks like you've done to everything the orc said. Do you reckon they'll sprout now? Anyway, let's tell the orc what we've done. Everything he asked. Lord, quite a little farmer, aren't you? You've made the perfect little tomato patch.
Sorry about that. I was just finishing. I was doing stringing up and down and everything.
Okay. How did I thought? Huh. Yeah, I thought I had, for the first few times I had my headphones too quiet or I could barely hear. Now it was actually louder. So how is it going to be now? We'll have to see. I've lowered the volume on my headphones. A little bit higher than I can. There we go. Great going, Raikwen. Now we've grown tomatoes. Oh, it's Malroth. Great going, Raikwen. Now we can grow tomatoes of our own. Hey, you seem awfully adept at setting up the fancy patch, and that's a very unique hammer you're carrying. You're not a builder, are you? Don't worry. I'm not one of those Children of Hargon loons. I may be a monster, but I'm a Fairfield native, born and raised. Another builder came to this island long, long ago. It's thanks to the efforts that things were as good as they were. He always looked like he was half asleep, and he was a greedy soul, and so always raiding the larder he was. He was always ready to go the extra mile when you needed him. Raiding the larder? Couldn't they mad at him for it, though? He could grow the finest crops you've ever saw. One look at those succulent tomatoes and all was forgiven. That's why I'm so excited for these ones to grow. Can't wait for the chance to taste builder-grown food again. I want you to grow as many as you can. These seeds aren't much use to me when my fingers are too fat to plant them. Yay. And there's one more thing. But I forgot to mention. A friend lives in a cave on the east side of the swamp. She can teach you all about fertilizer, important stuff for farming. You should go and see her. But if you ever want to know more about Fairfield, feel free to talk to me again. I'll be more than happy to help. More than happy to help. That will work. And I can make planting poles. Planting pole. This veteran strong team. Oh, this stupid orc. This diet is absolutely terrible. I'm trying to help, but if the Children of Hargon find out I've been cooking for him, I don't know what was the more. Oh, what is it? I don't know what has me worn out. All the cooking or all the worrying about what will happen if they find out. When I'm tired, I always find having something sweet to eat helps. But I don't have anything like that on hand this week. Normally I just make some sweeties. It's really easy. You just have to cook some sugarcane on a bonfire. But I don't have the right ingredients right now. Squeak, squeak! I recognize that smell anywhere. You've got some sweeties, haven't you? I don't suppose you could trouble you for some, could I? Just one. Squeak, 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 thank you so much. Hope you didn't go to all the trouble making these just for me. This'll give me a pep in I need to keep cooking every day. Please let me give you something in return. Now you can grow some sweet, juicy tomatoes of your own. Just don't tell the Children of Hargon where you got these seeds, alright? Get ready when I'm busy. Wait. Oh, I can do that. Oh, that's... I went all the way over up, but you can actually go through there. Didn't know that. Yeah, I haven't even been there. There is a secret thing over there. Go again. Oh, I'm exhausted, that's the problem. Alright. Fish. Lemon tail. Sorry? The sound effects were going over your phone. Yep. I decided that... Oh, actually, since I have instant kill... Didn't always work. Oh. Don't be afraid, little human. I'm a friendly orc. I love the nature, everything in it, including humans. Including humans. I'm a female orc. I've heard and rumor about you that you've been starting a tomato farm. Let me tell you a handful hint. You want a vegetable to grow quickly by using the stinky stuff that humans used to put on their field long ago. Apparently they made it out of nitro and wheat. Perhaps you could try and make some yourself. You do some, and then show me. I've always wondered if the smell is as bad as the story says. Fertilizer. Does it smell? Could it be? When did you make some of this sticky stuff? But I just stand there. Let it out. Put some of it on the tilled soil behind my bed. Sleep in this? Okay, now. Why does it look like it has eyes? Oh, let's question it. What is it, 3 by 3? That's it, human. You did it. All the tilled soil has been stinkified. Come back here and let's see if we can work out exactly what happened when you did that. It seems that stinky stuff can turn soil into humus. How fascinating. Humus is fantastic stuff. Any vegetables planted in it will grow much faster than it normals are. Roughly 4 times faster, in fact. You can use that stinky stuff to grow any plant in a flash, not just vegetables. These will shoot right up too. Use it well, and you'll be a natural-born nature builder. That said, you're already an excellent builder. Made that stinky stuff all by yourself. All I did was tell you what's in it. I'd shake your hand, but knowing what you went into making this stinky stuff, I know where they've been. Instead, I'll give you a present. A little gift to say thanks to letting me see the stinky stuff in action. I was planning on planting those in the soil next to my bed, but I'd rather not touch it anymore. And besides, my fingers are far too fat. If I managed to grow some tomatoes, I'd never be able to pick them without crushing them. I always considered myself something of a naturalist. I love nature, and I like to think it loves me. But when it comes to actually growing something, I am utterly hopeless. Will actually the growth of trees and shrubs. Right then. I need a lot of nitro, and I also need wheat. So that's questionable. Where did those crops come from? I've actually not cooked any of that stuff. Let's try to find some more tomato seeds, although we already have quite a lot. That's a lot of crits. Whenever it does a descendant, that's a crit. Nothing here. We should just go ahead and insta-kill a ghost. Or at least I hope to. Oh, the ghost is gone. Let's see. Well, I can go up on the top of the mountain and see if I can go and hold it and solve the puzzle there. Very Malroth found crushed fiber. Oh boy. Well, let me first finish this. There we go. Need to save my farm again. See, there's one in the platform. I think that's just my scarecrow, but I could take a look there. Generally, I only have 3 farm fields. Oh, there's one there. I'll just do it here. But it's going to destroy my stairs, damn it. Oh, it's not even going to destroy my stairs because it's not covered, because it's an opaque block. But even Pastor All is happy that I am destroying his pores. I can't really say that I can see any, so I'll just some seeds in here. I'll go into the Hell's Kitchen and see about cooking fish as well as crab. Yep. Hold on, I'm put you a little bit louder. No one is in chat. Oh, this never cooked. That is what's going on. Basically, I don't want to talk to Malroth. Connect. Basically, these two sisters are the bakers or cooks, whatever, not. And recently they gave me a quest of making a cooking area, so I did. And now they are going to automatically take resources from the chest that I put things into and cook that up. I guess I can put that in here. Wait, is that cooked? No, it's not. Here's the cooked fish. Never seen that one. This is where the old house was, by the way. It's all gone and everyone is over there. Notice that I, in that video, tried to edit it out, so... Oh! Oh shit, there's a big boy here. The other ones? Not anything else. Alright. But they managed to plant something in there too. Wait. Are they producing seeds? Let me take a look at that area still for one more. Look for tomato seed and then I'll talk to the quest. I'll look what the characters want to do with next things. I'll look up what the other characters want to do. I need to not stumble over my boards all the time. I did get some the baboons. But I didn't want to do that. They dropped these medicinal shrub seeds, so I can probably grow my own healing items soon. Doesn't look like there's any tomatoes left. The icons are slowly turning into houses there. Okay, so he has a new quest and they're actually eating proper food now. Before it was just cabbage, and now they're eating salads because these guys are producing them. And they are producing them fast enough, apparently. Gleaming egg, Raikwen! You did it! You braved Furfit Bog and brought back tomato seeds. Asked an orc how to grow them too? You're lucky you didn't get eaten. But at least you found out how done. You did find out, didn't you? Need them to grow properly to get the day tree all powered up. So go ahead and get them growing. Oh, here's another quest. So when are you going to plant them tomato seeds? You braved the bog for you. Ah, the tomato. The tomato. My one weakness. I've never so much as seen a tomato, so I can offer no guidance on how they are grown. So get you try whatever methods you learned in the Fairfield bog. Hang on a minute, Pastor Al. I thought you knew everything there was to know about growing plants and all that. I'm starting to think you're not the all-knowing oracle you've made yourself out to be. Have you really earned the right to wear them turkey decorated robes? Silence, mortal. When did I make such claims? I merely stated that I know almost everything. Living heck, have mercy, Pastor Al. Please, I didn't mean it. So Raikwen, the orc you met in the bog taught you all about how to use planting poles, right? In that case, you'll have to leave you to it. Set up one of them poles and let's see if we can grow all the tomato seeds in the tomato sprout. I had an idea for an irrigation system. Right, need to also... The pool? Hold on.
In a really tiny pool.
have to build a Padia rooms. Cool. Pure water and a ladder. Huh. Cool pool for cooling down. The temperature goes up, residents will swim in the water. That's probably for the next area more than for here. Anyway. Oh. Oh, they were very happy that I placed a pool. Well, if that's the case, I will make a swimming pool for them. You don't need to water it. I'm gonna water it. To be honest, leave the last few patches to them. All need to happen is for one of the tomato plants to fully grow, and then the quest is complete. Wait, is it complete? Finished up. Get on, Raikkonen! The tomato seeds sprouted. That's blooming fantastic. Once those sprouts are fully grown, they will bear fruit. Plump, juicy, blood red tomatoes. The beauty of flavor in freshly picked tomato cannot be overstated. I hope you ain't forgotten our promise, Raikkonen. Once we're done rebuilding Furfield Farm, we're having a harvest festival. Seems like everyone used to get dressed up that fancy on the day of the festival back in the day, and then still daybreak. I've heard the costumes were pretty exciting. It's fun to imagine that these air-rising spider-in costume might have looked like, ain't it? Hang on a minute, Raikkonen. Don't give me that look. I wasn't imagining anything inappropriate. Was that pastoral? Don't bring me into this. You mud-minded miscreant. I haven't the least insight or interest in your frivolous fancies. No, anyway, go on, Raikkonen. Plenty of tomatoes and get us ready for the harvest festival. When the harvest festival comes, I will need a lot of. Not that. Planting. In fact, let me get some ready here already. No, not that. Forgetting which tool I'm using at the moment. can these things be placed on the walls or something? On the walls, and they need to be. Oh dear, that's not what I wanted. But these would go actually like that. I actually was looking forward to doing it like that. Hunting everywhere. Oh, this one isn't complete yet, so let's leave for time. None of the tomatoes have sprouted yet, so let's see what Wrigley has to say. Alright, Reichman, what's that you smell? Have I seen and found an acorn, have we? If we plant the acorn in nice healthy soil, you'll get a nice healthy tree for you, Troubles. It's another great way to green up the island, so it is. As I'm concerned, acorn is the next best thing after warm food when it comes to greenery growing. So go right ahead and fill this farm with trees. I just have to put an acorn in on a soil to get the tree growing, but it takes forever for him to grow to full size. You're not a fan of waiting. You can wait to use some fertilizer before you plant the acorn. Your tree should heal up, so it will. Reichman Wrigley. Reichman Wrigley. I couldn't help to be over here. You planting the trees. I just wanted to let you know. I think that'd be absolutely wonderful idea. But if you're going to go through all the trouble of growth of trees, why stop there? What I really want is a way to play with them. Ooh, now ain't that a fine idea? Let's grow ourselves a nice big tree at the summit of it to make a lovable little playground. A swing. Okay, so they just want me to make plant the tree. Let's make some area green and then plant a tree in it. What is a place for that? For? Go. How about... Screw. Those look very brown, right? Can harvest them now. Yay! It does rain an awful lot though. Early daytime, that means they're going to be doing that. Since I think further pumpkin seeds in Raven grilled and not yeah, but potatoes. Sounds like an awful idea. Cooking tomatoes as they are. Tomatoes are great as they are fresh. And here's the thing about tomatoes. Don't put them in the fridge. If you put them in the fridge, they will lose their taste. You need to keep them just... Oh, they just lose out. But yeah. Something to do with tomatoes is to not like if it's in a dish, yeah, but I was sorry, wrong thing. If you want to keep the strongly flavored tomatoes, then the best thing is to just keep them in a fruit bowl, whatever, not vegetable. Just keep them in your kitchen or living room, and they'll remain a flavor, and they also stay good for quite a while on their own. Okay. Great grilled veggies. So this is just a full upgrade to it. It is 2510. It feeds a little bit more. Oh, and they're already busy doing the tomatoes. Don't really need to bear the tubes. Or... Oh, that's collected anyway. Oh hey, the tree screw. I'll be honest. But these aren't fully grown yet. Darn. I used to go to playgrounds as a kid, of course. I'd like to play, and sometimes I just yearn to actually do that again, but I feel like I'm a big adult man going to children's playground to, I don't know, use a swing, I guess. Feels awkward. It feels very awkward. And I've only like sat down on a swing once a little while ago during the night. I didn't dare to do it during the daytime. Right. You want me to also go get some pumpkins. I'll also try to find... I could also make the area around here a little bit cleaner. That's not the full thing. he's not going to do the whole thing. Oh my god, they just all fell in and died on the spikes. That was just glorious. Wait, what's going on? Why? What? One of them survived. That was the queen, no wonder. Broke the AI. There's a lot of oil there. Just what the slug things drop. Is stream still going? Yep, stream's still going. Yeah, no, I know. Yay! I know what it is. Did the trees really grow? They did. Nice. Ooh-ar! Now ain't that a sight to behold? We got our little leafy play park. God, that's a tree's a proper beauty. It looks good, it smells good, and it ain't rotten and yellow like the rest of the trees here. How kind of you, Hargon. You made a swing and even grew a tree to hang it from. Just for me. Thank you so much. I stop here, though. I wouldn't mind seeing the old place turned into a flourishing forest, but how would we be about to do that? I suppose. Only you could make a great big field of grass and trees in one fell swoop instead of having to plant the seeds one by one. Surely you can think of something like somewhat Raikkonen? Maybe you could make come up with another kind of warm food as I do the job. Yay. Don't do that. Oh yeah, okay, fine. I make a swing for the child. And it's not the child that uses it. Then again, I was just talking about that, wanting to do it. Wanting to use these things. So I'm kinda contradicting myself. Yeah, contradicting, right? Yeah. What am I? still have some. Oh, I could probably turn that into. Go. All I need is the pumpkin part of it, I guess. I can organize these things the way I want. Yeah. But hopefully. For some reason there's a rock in the bakery. I don't know why, but there is. Some wood. They do produce enough cord. Get something about the pool. Might change this room into that. And change these. Right. Let's get on to the story part of things. And then after the story element, getting the last then we're gonna ratify the finish even more. Use. I think the apartments aren't in use, right? For some reason the apartments are not in use. Oh wait, they are. They are. By the way. One thing in the game that I had issues with at the beginning, but I found a solution to it, is that I changed the key bindings, which made it easier to control on a controller, but the one issue was that if I try to use a bed, then I can even show what happens. If I use a bed, Oh, okay, that was not. I didn't know that you could do that. If I use a bed, instead I use it and immediately stop using it. And that's because the key binding for do something. That's because the key binding for interacting with something is a bit different, and for some reason that only affects beds. Like I can interact with anything else using the controller, but if I interact with the bed, it will just cancel out the interaction. Thirsty. Dad, you find a new kind of seed? That must be one of those pumpkin seeds that Rosie was talking about. I wonder what it was doing there. Maybe someone dropped it, and maybe there are still somewhere nearby. Let's take a look around. We might find some more seeds. Oh, that's my usual. There's probably going to be one here. This is just more like a trail of... I wanted to reverse. Let's go to the start. This is the first one. Bit. Doing more of the bark stuff. Oh. Follow the trail all this way, but a phantom seed drop is nowhere to be seen. What do you reckon? Shall we see if we can find anything else around here? What's up, B? Is there something wrong with this gravestone? Hold on. Could this be where this guy who dropped all the seeds is buried? Huh? I can look over there. Hey, who's there? Show yourself. Oh no! You found me! Ooh, is that perfect retriever? No wonder you sniffed me out. It's such a good sniffer on the side. They are such capricious creatures though. It isn't just anybody who can tame them and train them like this. Just who are you? Oh, they have a face. You come in search of pumpkin seeds. Is that so? When I was alive, I used to grow pumpkins. I would hide the seeds to keep them from the Children of Hargon. Not only did they try to steal my seeds, they turned my beautiful church into an unholy shrine of destruction. Oh, whoa. If only there was a builder on the island, one who could repair the damage they've done. What? You're a builder? You don't look like one. In fact, you don't look like much at all. If you truly are a builder, perhaps you could restore the church to its original form. If you did, I could give you some seeds in return. Meet me in the church. I will explain what you must do. Oh. For what? For the chest. But what the fuck? Greek! What's a human doing in this basement of a rundown, beaten up old church like this? You're definitely more than a man of a mouse making your way down here. The church is haunted, you know. Shriek! They say the priest here used to collect seeds to grow in his beautiful garden, but now that he haunts the church he once called home. These treasures just contain his most prized possession, the seeds he spent his life collecting. But another living soul knows they are here. You could help yourself and nobody would ever be on the wiser. Don't blame me if the ghost of the priest comes to take his prized possession back. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Oh really? That's tomato seeds. Sure, okay. Ah ha ha ha. Wonder what happens now. We found his seeds before he could give them to me after doing his tasks. Behold, builder, the Children of Hargon have turned my holy altar into hideous abomination. It just won't do. Hideous? I know what you're talking about. I think that statue looks kinda cool. It does. Well, it can't stand it, and I want you to smash it into pieces. It's just a statue, builder. I want you to rebuild this entire altar to something more suitable. If you really are a builder, then this should be a piece of cake for you. Canobra. Don't need to go away. I'm gonna statue. Oh wait, that's a different altar, that's the thing. Ooh, this must be the blueprint. It looks just like the old church altar. The old goddess statue and the altar are still hidden in the storeroom at the back of the church behind some crates. You can use them to complete the blueprint and restore all the altar to its former glory. First, let me. Okay. False idol. I'll place this in my town. Oh. By the way, he mentioned about something about crates. There's crates here. Hey, hold on. Diagonal fencing. Oh, that's pretty neat. Here we can. No, I cannot break it. Oh, it's here. Here we go. Oh, these are breakable crates. Well, most things are breakable, but these are resource containing. So I just realized I should have made a free farm back in the town and then done all this. In fact, let me just do that right now. See where I will place. I'll place it, and before I do the next work, but I'm going to part of a set. No, let's just do it. No. One thing I've experienced so far is that living trees provide more wood than the dead ones. So as a source of wood, this would be nice. There we go. Mr. Mr. Sconch. Part of the blueprint? Oh, this part of the blueprint. Ooh, my altar as good as new. Thank you. Thank you again, Builder. It was amazing to watch you at war. This church was constructed long, long ago by a builder who came to Fairfield. You know? In fact, he made almost everything around here. He turned the whole island from barren wasteland into a bountiful utopia. If a builder did all that, how come everyone around here believes that they bring nothing but desolation and despair? Well, that's a long story. Oh, that dot. We've got company. Oh, there's a big skeleton. What? What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this abominable altar? Why do your boneheads think you're dying? Destroying our unholy altar to Hargon? And even worse, building something new in place? This is Children of Hargon again. Come on, Raycon, let's teach Bone Boy here a lesson. Insta kill. Insta kill. That one is not going to get insta killed. That wasn't hard. Well, that's probably part of being at the max level for this area and having also all the best equipment on. I can have right now. Ooh, I was scared there. I thought I might die. Again. Thanks for fighting off those fanatics, Bill. And thank you to you. You may have pointy ears and strange spooky eyes, but you certainly know a thing or two about fighting. What are you anyway? There's such a powerful aura of destruction about you. What are you getting at? I'm just me. No, if you say so. You've both been such huge help to me. I owe you my own life. It's not much, but I want you to have these. Yay! Yay, more pumpkin seeds. There are more where those came from. If you want them, they're hidden underground in the catacombs. I have to turn up the floor to get them, but they're all yours. Just promise you'll plant them in a good soil and water them every day. If only you could grow a new deity and hold a harvest festival, too. I'd be so happy. I think I'd depart this world altogether. What? You're planning to do exactly that? And I can come and join the what you do? I'm so happy I could. Wait, is this a trick? Are you trying to make me so aesthetic that I disappear for good? Sorry, I'm just being paranoid. I hope to see you again soon. Good luck with your mission. And don't forget the pumpkin seeds in the basement. I already got them. Thanks to B, I got the seeds. Yeah, I already have these. Greek! Oh, it's still the same thing. Oh, it can use a defense. Might be useful. on aspect of quality of life things like building games like these. You have to see what is actually difficult in what is artificial difficulty. Like this game is definitely more about challenge, about defending your place that you build against monsters. So enjoy in that. And not so much that building itself is very difficult. I noticed that building these houses and everything, it was more about figuring out how to build them, or what I wanted to do, then rather than the change of actually then the challenge, than just the monotony of placing blocks down here and there. I've played a game called what's it called again? Beyond? Not Beyond. Not Outward. It's I actually paid for that game. It was on sale, but I'll have to look it up. For a second. Oh, okay, I got it. It's Boundless. Oh, wait. Good. Attack is just attack is just evil. Ah. Yeah, so the game. Fighting monsters, even if it's simple, is quite fun. Oh wow, he did a special attack and he got hit by an instant kill. Alright, so the game I was thinking about is Boundless, and for some reason... There's a ghost? There he is. For some reason, one of the things they made in Boundless is that you have a block placing speed of all freaking things. That depends on a certain skill level or something whatnot. So you need to level up your character to place blocks faster. To make things just artificially take sort of artificial difficulty, just make things take longer for no good reason. Monkeys. Well, that's kind of hurt. But yeah. Well, all things, there's no... Okay, let me just pause the game for a second, that makes it easier. So the game Boundless, I played it, it was still a little bit early access or something whatnot. They did have special events every now and then, and sadly enough, what they think is an event worthy thing is just having things spawn that drop blocks of different colors than you can find normally in the world. Literally the same kind of block, it's just a different color. The whole thing with the game was that every block you can find can be found in different colors, and every planet has different different color of the same type of block. So you have a block of dirt which is, I don't know, green, another one is purple, and another one is yellow, and so forth. I tried my best to actually enjoy what they had, but it's so extremely grindy to get things done. You not only need to level up your character, but also preparing materials and everything that takes just for... The whole gameplay loop is... You need to find resources, to build tools, to harvest more resources again. And the main thing with the tools is mainly getting tools to harvest, to mine things, like making hammers. They don't have pickaxes, but they have hammers to break stone blocks and whatnot. And yeah, at a certain point it was just infuriating and what you had to do. And you also have a sort of enchanting setup. And I found that if you don't enchant your tools, it takes even longer. And the most annoying thing about enchanting thing is adding boons, it's called. I forgot exactly what the name of it is, but it's basically the enchanting station of Minecraft, but a bit different. Instead of getting a random enchantment, you get a sort of way of a luck-based minigame, where you basically spin the wheel and then hope you get a high score, and then hope you get a boon on your tool, and you don't get a thing that makes the tool worse. You have things that make the tool worse, you make a thing that makes the tool wonky, and you have things that make the tool better, and you feed it a different kind of potions to make that happen. Alchemy materials. And to get those alchemy materials, you need to... I found that at some point I had to just harvest a certain resource all over one freaking planet. To harvest all the resources of one planet. And this is a multiplayer game, so these things can be just harvested by other players in the meantime. They respawn, literally everything in the world regenerates after some time, but it does take a while, and it's just at some point they had enough high player base that things just got farmed too fast, I guess. And then some resources are very rare, like you have an enemy called a roadrunner. Well, not really an enemy, it's an creature that runs away from you, and what is it? If things get out of render distance, they despawn, and these guys try to actually run away so that they despawn for you. I don't know why this was a mechanic. And they had a chance to drop an very rare chance to drop an item, which could be used to have a higher chance to make the alchemy succeed. Problem is, this thing is so freaking rare that it's just a pain to actually grind for it. And at that point I was kind of getting tired of the game, and nothing was making it better, and I found that I was constantly traveling around the world, find resources to build more tools, instead of actually building my place up, because I couldn't. I wanted to make like a I'm happy that I'm playing Satisfactory now also, because at one point in that game I wanted to make a factory, and then I thought, hey, the metal blocks look nice. Let me make my workplace out of metal blocks. Problem is that they took so much resources to actually make those blocks that I never actually got anywhere with it. My base was mostly a wood platform with all the machines standing on it. And nothing more than that. And also the whole power system was kind of annoying. You couldn't connect. You could only connect so many. You needed a sort of power system. You had I don't know, a generator. You fed it coal or something, and then you connected it to the machinery to conduit something. Basically, cable blocks. Thing is, with those cable blocks, you could only connect up to, I think, 50, maybe 100, but definitely way too little blocks in one system. And if you connected another one to it, it would just not connect to it. So instead of making a whole electric network of generators and whatnot, you could only have you needed to connect only a set amount of machines to one generator instead of making multiple generators for creating power for many machines. So instead of a central area for power, you had to somehow put the machine next to a generator at every point, and it just wasn't fun to design things with that. And eventually they came up. The last thing they thought of was making a higher tier planet appear with stronger enemies on it. And it also had a new type of ore. Better tools could be made with these ores. And what was it again? Right. They thought it would be a fun mechanic to just have these planets very rarely appear, because I guess they took forever to design or something. I'm not sure even if they designed them or they had to random machine they randomly generated. And on these planets, instead of the usual planet where every players resided on, these planets had finite resources. The resources would not, the world would not regenerate like the rest of the planets. Instead, all resources mined will be mined forever. And so what happened was that the first handful of players that got on the planet, like, mined the whole thing. How would they call it? Exhausted all the resources on the planet, leaving only like a few bits of pieces here and there of already a resource that is very rare, becoming even more rare because all the players already excavated the whole place before you even get to it. And then you're waiting for the next planet to appear, and it took weeks before they actually implemented another planet. It was just a mechanic was bad from the start. It was bad before, it only made, and the new resource only made things worse basically. Instead of making it easier to get up to a certain point, it made it worse. And you also needed to like fuel a beacon and also place down work areas or whatever, not plots, so world regeneration wouldn't kick in on your builds. Because if you made a house in the middle of nowhere and you left it for a few hours or something, then the world will regenerate. Let's say there was a hill, you destroyed the hill, then you placed a house there. The hill would, the house would disappear and the hill would take its place back again. So to stop that, you need to place a beacon with a plot around it. Basically an area. This is your area where you can build, and no one else can build there. And I decided to, at one point, at the end, I decided to fuel the thing and wait for the game to improve. But I forgot at one point. So my at one point when I came back, my base with all the resources in it, all the materials I saved up were gone. And that was the point where I decided it, and also my friend said, good, a reason to stop playing this stupid game. So, in short, Boundless. Looks like Minecraft, looks very nice, has slope blocks, but it's just, the gameplay loop is just garbage. It's not fun to play at all. sad because it looked very nice. It had the idea of what if Minecraft had some nicer looking graphics. Like make a block world like this, make it look nice. But then they didn't go very far with it. Even another thing was also that there were only so many block types. You had 3 types of dirt, and that's about it. And I found that in the world, they managed to. They tried to be crafty, make make sort of natural looking, make giant plants looking things, and I thought that looked cool at the start, but then when I look back at it, when I look back at it, I realized the whole giant plant thing was actually made out of several pieces of dirt and other things that I could find at other places. Instead of actually unique blocks, like here everything is some kind of unique block. Else. Oh yeah, there's... It destroyed the gate. Son of a bitch. But we'll destroy even more. Oh. That's the thing about playing early access game. They have a fun concept, and the developers never really fill the thing. Nice to actually play some fully functional games for once. Right, proceed. Wow, Raikkonen, you found all the pumpkin seeds we need. And we're only one step closer to restoring Daytree to its original majestic glory. Where did you find all these seeds anyway? There was a ghost guarding them? They must have meant a lot to him when he was alive, for him to keep watch on them after they're dead. Which means he must really have faith in you to entrust something so important to you. So don't let him down. Treat those pumpkins with care with the care they deserve. Okay, hold on. Pastor All tells me they should be quite easy to grow. You just need to plant the seeds in tilled earth and water them just like cabbages and wheat. So let's get to it. This. You went all the way to Fairfield Dog to find those pumpkin seeds, Raikkonen. It would be a shame to not plant them all. Yes, Raikkonen, you've done well to recover those seeds. Children of Hargon have been trying to destroy them for a long time now. You plant them, you will be one step closer to seeing the deity completed. Your hard work will not only produce vegetables but also bear fruit. You heard the pastor, Raikun. Let's plant those pumpkin seeds. I want to see them sprout. Okay. How late is it getting? 3 p.m. Well, regarding here, I want to have path of buildings. This whole thing. It would be great to have a pool on the second floor. I thought these trees would grow at some point, but so far, no good. Maybe these are the trees. One way or another. Nice to have more. Original bathhouse. And have another one here. I've just wait for a while now. Send it all season. can... No. Over here. Which retreats from here? From the ants attacked, and then instead of attacking, they mostly died. Very thrilling combat. Right, I wanted to make these trees grow a bit faster. Oh jeez, it cost a lot of wheat. Try to at least have some concept of what I'm... Huh. Yeah, okay, they already started tending to use that pool. Come on. Enormous rusted bathroom. Yep. Almost wood burning bathroom. What in the world? I made a new one. This is a rustic bedroom which has this. Firewood adds up to it. Okay. That was actually a good find. More could I fit in? Oh. Oh yeah, just kind of starting to look like a town actually. And another way of monsters. Skeletons. That. That looks nicer at least. Need water. I thought having two of them would help, but no. But I don't know how to space out cooking time. Everyone needs to use the bathroom at the same time. One needs a roof. One needs something else on top. And I need to find a spot for all the farms to go. One farm for cabbage here and there. Basically in this big field to be both cabbage and pumpkins. Split in two. Hurry up. Someone already using this? Yeah, it's already being used. More being used at the same time, so actually get in there in pay time. Now it gives me what I need. This one. I think I'm starting to getting way too late and it ended already. So with that in mind, next time we're gonna figure out where to put the pumpkins and what to do the rest of the town. At least we have a big bathhouse now and everything else is looking nicer. One thing. Gonna be more of that. I want to make it arch over the places and have more bridges going zigzag everywhere. Not sure how I'm gonna pull off. Maybe take to in the middle. There's no central point I can connect to. But yeah, that'll be it for the stream. And thanks for watching.